Hello, thank you so much for joining today. By clicking, I'm sure that you've seen the title, with 1.4.5 as the final update. Right around the corner, I decided to do one final challenge before saying 1.4.4.9 go. Can you beat Vanilla Terraria Master Mode with Endgame gear? Now, this challenge is going to be difficult. I don't even know if this has been done before. So the question becomes, how will I overcome it? The answer is potions. I will be using the best buffs, such as the warmth potion and the flask of party, and if we can even get lucky, the stink potion. With all that said, I'll let you see the rest. Be sure to skip around using the timestamps in the description or in the comment section. If you all do enjoy the video, please be sure to like and subscribe for more challenging videos. But enough said. Let's get into the video. Well. It looks like we got ourselves in for quite a challenge today. Today we are doing the Endgame challenge, ladies and gentlemen. So I think we should go ahead and get right straight into it. Starting the world, nothing like a little master mode, right? But in normal fashion, this would be quite easy. But not for me, okay? Your boy here is a masochist. He loves struggling. And so that's exactly what we are going to do today. Alrighty, here we're loaded into the world. Alright, let's take a look at the gear that we got. Let's take a look at what we have here. Alright, take a look around. I know what you're thinking. Hey, a lot of this isn't endgame, right? I see you rocking the vampire knives. I see you rocking daybreak, okay? I know you didn't get this all after Moonlord, okay? And you're right, I'm sorry. Not all of this is endgame. But for this challenge here, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to let me get away with a lot of stuff, okay? Right? I might not have all endgame gear, okay? Right? I have some Terra Spark boots, but in all honesty, I looked through the first chest that I had where I was storing my items in my other world. And that's what we have on now, right? So we have a good number of tools. All right, we have some wonderful accessories that I didn't try to look at another chest for. So that's what we're working with. That's all we got. That's all we got. Okay, but don't worry. I knew before entering the world that this was going to be a crazy hard challenge, a little too difficult. So of course, I'm ready. Okay, I made sure to bring myself some warmth potion, some flask of party, and a bewitching table, because I think I'm gonna need all of that. Alright, so I think first things first is probably to make a house, and nothing like the difficult mining. Right, we all know mining can be very difficult. Alright, but luckily for your boy, he's an expert miner. Okay, alright. No need to be concerned here. I know a lot of you are like, "Oh man, like what is he gonna do? Oh look, he gets a Drax, right? Why does he have a Drax? Why does he not have a pickaxe?" Okay, I didn't I didn't want to look through all of my chests and find everything I wanted. Okay, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work. Okay, there's no need to worry. There's no need to stress. All right, your boy is gonna figure it out. Okay. You just have to cooperate with me here, okay? You know, we're all friends. We're already here, right? This is already gonna be challenging enough, all right? So we're just gonna have to roll with it and figure things out as we go. So first things first, I think I'm going to have to get going with making a little NPC house for a little guide here, right? I'm clearly an expert builder, okay? I'm an expert. Let's make sure to check if this thing's suitable. Alright, look at that. Suitable. Man, I should have brought an axe. Just have a pickaxe. That's zenith. Well, whatever. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Alright, so let's go ahead and get another Terra Prism here. Alright, make it a little easy. And I think we should go ahead and build some NPC houses. Right, we should make some luxurious houses. Maybe we'll finally get some good drops out of all this. I really doubt it. Like, let's be honest here. Every time I try to play, I'm trying to get some good drops. It never happens. Okay, like it can be like a 50% chance of getting dropped, and somehow I still manage to not get the item. But I think that's all relatable for all of us. But you know, we'll leave it at that. Should have brought a builder potion. Would have made things really easy here. But you know, it is. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually pretty excited for 1.4.5. Right? Whether it's the final update, I mean, that's beyond me, right? Somebody's gonna end up taking a look at this and being like, "Oh, you know, what are you building? What are you building? Like, this is awesome. Can I replicate your stuff?" I'm sorry, you can't. Like, it's impossible to replicate my masterpieces. Okay, this right here, this is peak architecture. I should have gone to school to become an architect. So let's go ahead, dig down, create a good old elevator. I'm sick of this water here, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Let's see here. Look at all this ore, right? All this beautiful ore. And you know what? I don't want any of it. Any of it. Except the season. I'll keep that. Cool beans. Look at that. Look at that. We're ready. It's about to be nighttime. I think it's a perfect time to figure out where is the dungeon. I think I need to scout out this first. Whoa, I love you with your place. I love what you've done here. Oh man, your boy is cracked. I'm gonna throw that away. I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not a huge fan of Skeletron's drops. In all honesty, I don't think they're that good. We need some ore and a bunch of sand. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of sand. Get a bunch of potions going. I think that's what we're gonna have to do here. I have to make some platforms. You know what? That's exactly what I have to do. Alright. Place down some platforms so I can put these relics. I ran out of space. Alright. First one down. Skeletron. We all love a good old Skeletron. I forgot this blood moon's going on. Oh man. I guess I might as well explore the rest of the surface here. So many living trees. I have to be missing something. Why is there so many living trees? Alright. Time to take a buff here. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hey yeah. Hey yeah. Oh man, this might be a close fight. I don't know. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh man. Thank you for this warmth potion. Thank you for this warmth potion, okay? That warmth potion is really helping me out here. Good thing I have some more time with it. Okay? Because you know what? That's going to guarantee our victory. I think we're going to have to take on Queen Bee here until we get everything that we need for good old Eye of Cthulhu. Quick drop in, the video format may seem strange as a lot of the clips shown are out of context or simply in strange places, as I was unable to find a lot of the resources to summon the Eye of Cthulhu, King Slime, and Deer Clubs. Throwing away rubies, gold, and lenses made things difficult. That and flinxes simply wouldn't spawn in. I spent a lot of time mining and underground, and so apologies for the format and the audio, since I recorded at like 5 a.m. and I just simply couldn't format my audio for whatever reason. That's about it. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the video. Hopefully I can find some Osama. Hopefully we can find Osama bin Laden. I'll tell you what though. I can never find the desert pyramid. Like ever. It's like pretty annoying. I can never find a desert pyramid. Coming in the chat. We have a world with a desert pyramid, because if we do, you know what? I don't like you. I don't like you. Okay. I hope your parents don't like you either. Okay, because you're cheating. Who cheats in Terraria? Alright, let's take a warmth potion here. Who's ready for this queen bee fight? Oh no. Gotta think of strats quickly. Am I gonna kill her? Eruption? No. Knives? No. I gotta think here. Oh. My bad, my bad, my bad. Ladies, calm down. I know I got the W over Queen Bee. Okay. But I don't need to stress. Your boy is okay. Your boy is okay. At this point. I'll tell you what, I'm not finding any flinxes. I'm not finding any gold. What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong? Oh, you know what I just realized? I've been tossing the rubies we've been getting, haven't I? Oh, I'm actually selling right now. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, no, 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 no. No, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Very strange linear progression, but rest assured, I did end up fighting Eye of Cthulhu way later than I should have, but that's all I really could do. Ended up having the guide move into a house in hell, so I can fight the Wall of Flesh. But in the meantime, after having set up everything, I went ahead to go fight the King Slime. And I know I should have fought them a lot earlier, but I'm sure that you saw it. Lack of resources and mining and everything just took a lot of time. Hold on, I gotta take my potions. Take my potions. Where is he? Oh, well, I got it. I got it. Oh, whoa. Let's go. Alrighty. We are ready to continue. We are finally here on day 2. And I know what you're thinking. Waifu, why is it day 2? Okay. This challenge was simply too difficult that I had to leave it for another day. I had to take a break. I really needed a break. There's no way I could have just continued it like that and carried on along my way. But I'll tell you what though. Flinxes, I don't know what's up with Flinxes, but those things never want to spawn in whenever I'm trying to do something. So, a lot of this is probably going to get cut out because it took around 50 minutes, in all honesty. 50 minutes trying to get a suspicious looking eye, or at least craft it. And then it also took quite a long time getting myself the deer thing. Just trying to get some flinxes to spawn. It was terrible. It really sucked. It was terrible. So not only was trying to get the flinxes terrible, but also trying to get the ruby. The ruby was horrendous. I feel like I probably threw away a ruby that I might have just randomly mined. And trying to find some more just took forever, especially because out of habit I was just tossing them away because I don't know how to use them. But anyways, taking a gander, we're gonna go ahead and continue. I still have my warmth active and my confetti, right? I had to make sure to take it going into this world and doing this grind, because I have no clue how I would have survived without it. Now we're gonna go ahead and fight Deer Thing, right? I don't really care for this boss, so it actually infuriates me trying to get trying to get some flinks to summon it. I don't know. The drops aren't too crazy. I don't particularly care for it at all. It's just quite annoying. It is a very difficult boss though, especially if you run into it like starting your game. If you run into it without properly getting yourself assorted, just by accident, you know, via a blizzard or whatever, it really sucks. But, you know, nevertheless, okay, we finally got a Deer Collapse done. Look at that. So now all we really need is the Wall of Flesh to get into hard mode, which is pretty nice, if you ask me. Pretty nice to finally be able to move along. I did try to get, I'm sure it's going to be cut out of it, but I did try to get myself a voodoo demon to spawn. I'll tell you what, that thing, I don't know what's going on, but considering there's a higher spawn rate in master mode, I feel like I have more luck trying to get one in classic. But maybe that's just me. Yes, I have played classic, okay? I think we've all played classic at least once. And if you haven't, I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out. Oh, here you are. Classic is cracked, my boy. Let's put that. There we go. Okay, hold on. I gotta take some buffs. Nice. You see? I'm telling you guys. You guys are sleeping. Wall of Flesh. Done. Now, I think now is the time to fight the mechs. I am a little worried about the mechs, okay? I'll be honest. But, nevertheless, I think we're ready for them. Alrighty, now here we are. Back in our arena, right? I think we're ready to summon all three. It's gonna be a tough challenge, okay? But I think we can try to get this done. I am not too worried about it, okay? So let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of these things going here. Alright. Gotta focus on my maneuvers here, alright? I gotta make sure to dodge everything. Feels like when you fight Daylight Empress, okay? When you fight Daylight Empress, she's a little tough. Because you gotta dodge all her attacks. That's kind of how it goes, alright? We gotta pop a heal potion right here. Alright, I think they're tickling me a little. Dropping a couple of sweats here. Dropping a couple of sweats, alright? I'm having to sweat a little bit. Here. Alright. Ooh. That was tough. I almost died there. I think I almost died there. That was tough. Oh man. We barely got through that. I can't even lie. Like, come on. That was hard. Big W's in the chat here. In case you're curious, I'm skipping around 50 minutes of footage just due to trying to find the Plantera bulb. I ended up finding the jungle temple way before I found the Plantera bulb. And so don't worry, you're not really missing anything here. But back to the video. You wouldn't believe it. Around 30 minutes later, look what we have here. Okay, I totally didn't have to search it up and find out what area it was at, but listen, that is unimportant, okay? What is important is that it was found. That's all that matters. So let's go ahead and get this stirred away. Last confetti. That's alright though. We're using it for a good cause. Come on, lady. Taking a heal potion. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know how y'all do this. Alrighty. We got one lizard power cell. Let's do this. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. I am out of my confetti here, so. Well, almost. Actually, no, I still have it. I thought I was low on the bow. Luckily, I wasn't. Alright, alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. Did it. Was only able to do it because of my warmth potion, and luckily I still had my confetti potion here, so. Nevertheless, big W's. Big W's. Let's extend this here. Oh yeah, let's put that Plantera relic here. Okay, okay. We got it done. Alrighty, here we are. Sadly, we only have a warmth potion here, which is okay. We'll just have to work with it. Let's go ahead and get out a fishing rod. Alright, we only got one shot. One opportunity. But luckily for us, we do have our wonderful warmth potion. That should make the difference. Come on, Mr. Dookie. Dookie fish run. Let's go. Oops. I didn't get it, no. Don't get away from me. Alright. There we go, there we go. Oh, that's why I had to. I was using the book here. I was busy using it to make sure I wouldn't kill any truffles that I walked by. But yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Where are you at? Oh man. I'll tell you what, I definitely forgot her attack pattern. So it's pretty nice. I can't believe I died. You know what it was? I didn't have my confetti potion there. Personally, I think that's exactly what it was. Here. I gotta remember her attack pattern. Alright, alright, alright. Where are you at? Let's go. Nice. Nice. Your boy is cracked. Cracked. Not really, but listen, the people that fight Daytime Empress, okay? I've seen people fight Daytime Empress before Duke Fish Run. I think you're crazy. Honestly. I don't know who you are, but I think you're crazy and I don't trust you. I don't want you near me. I don't want you even looking at me, okay? Like I just what? I'm on my mount. Oh, Miss Queen Slime. Oof, 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 oof. Gotta kill her little minions. Gotta kill her minions. Oh, she's tickling me. She's touching me. I'm not a fan of getting touched by a flying gelatin, personally. Let's go. Let's go. That was a tough one. Alright. Act. Initial damage, if you get what I'm putting down. Whatever you say, my boy. I really need to figure out the lore on these guys, because honestly I don't have like the slightest ideas on what their whole gist is. Personally. I mean, I know they're important and whatnot, but I really don't know what's the big deal with them. Look at this. What an interesting order. Okay. Nobody judge me, but I definitely think we got an interesting order here with Queen Slime coming as one of the later hard mode. Particularly enjoy it. Oh, everybody ignore that. That didn't happen. Make sure to get yourself some confetti potion, and I guess if you really want to, make sure to get some. Make sure to get some. I don't even know. I'm blanking. I'll tell you what, Moonlord. I think the hardest thing about Moonlord is having to worry about the beams if you don't have any mobility, right? So, for example, trying to do this in not necessarily like just true melee, but trying to fight him without making sure that you have, you know, a stink potion and so on and so forth. It's rather difficult. Okay. I am like too distracted right now, trying to talk and so on and so forth. Okay, lock in. Let's go. That was a lot harder without the confetti potion. That was so much harder without the confetti potion. That's all I'm gonna say. Whoo! Whoo! And that right there is the hardest challenge that I have ever attempted. Let's go ahead and put down this relic here. Show that we have done it. Officially done it. We have officially done it. Completing Terraria Vanilla with only Endgame gear. Well, not only, my fault, take that back. We've finally done it, defeating Terraria with Endgame gear. Make sure to like, subscribe if you like the challenge. And go ahead and attempt it yourself. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you do enjoy it. If you don't, then, I mean, you don't. That's basically it. But, you know, comment down below. Let me know any other challenges that I should try to do. I am not doing no warmth potion challenge. That's a little too difficult. But make sure you all have a blessed day, and hopefully I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.